there. God, dumbass. But yeah, those aren't actually taken. It's set up to make it look like they're taken, but they're not. No, it wasn't you. It was... My brain was just like, spam this button. It's like, wait, no. We already did the first prompt. It's a different button for the second and third. This happens like every week. My first like run or two, the menuing stuff, just like my brain forgets how to do. I probably should have continued that just so I could do some of the mind place menuing as well for warm-up, but whatever. Yeah, every week my first like run or two
back to the beginning
tends to have like some trash menuing errors right at the start. But yeah, we are actually playing as the Taken right now. This guy just came out of Cauldron Lake.
Already gone.
If you remember much of the first game, this is FBI agent Robert Nightingale that was trying to hunt down Alan in the first game. When you start the game up, you don't know that this is Nightingale just yet, though. So yeah, it's made to look like you're running into a bunch of Taken, but you're not. Nah, he was a bigger fella. I mean, you don't really get too many clear shots of him. I think they did make him a little bit thicker for this one than he is in the first game, but he still was a bigger dude. But you don't get too many clear shots of him in the first game, plus he's like always wearing like a jacket and shit, so you don't really get to see his body comp that well.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so we're...
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not one. Hey, over here.
In a way, yes. They are very, very misguided,
Said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
but they are trying to do good.
Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my
You don't
partner,
really
Alex
learn that
Casey.
until about, like,
Shoot.
you start to be able to put together the
any
pieces
witnesses?
about that
Yeah,
about
couple
halfway
out-of-towners.
through, and
I want to see the
probably
body.
about three
do we get
quarters
there?
of the way through
Oh,
is
sure,
when you
that's
like
real
fully
soon.
get to get all the dialogue to like understand exactly who they were and what they were
Before
up
we
to.
get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
So yeah, if you're paying attention
Make
to
sure
like
I'm
all the
seeing the
details, you
clues
can put it
clearly.
together
I'll be back in a
earlier, but
second.
yeah, it's like 3/4 of the
Hey,
way
Casey.
through the game where you actually
You
get
putting
the
me in
dialogue
charge?
to
Why now?
like fully
Look,
confirm it.
Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson. Fucking nature. Gives me
Not a bad place to get murdered.
if getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought him
Now we're
along.
playing as one of the
I like
actual
the rain.
protagonists.
The only everything around
So they made
here
this
that
one
feels
dual
like home.
protagonist. You play
You think the local
half
law
the
had the
game
sense to put
as
up a tarp?
Saga Anderson right here,
Did.
and then half the game as
Next
Alan.
coffee's on me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
The facts are on the board.
The facts are on the board.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know.
Procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
What am I doing? Brain
Another
fart.
body turns up just as we arrive in. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest
'Cause he
cut, bruising
didn't
on the wrist
fully
from the
get
pogo
to,
straps holding him down.
Get fully taken just yet.
Heart removed from chest. Strap. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him.
Someone left in a hurry.
Also, there are some ways that, like, mechanically
Was it
and
for a camera?
that some of those
Someone was
details
drinking
work
beer.
slightly different from
They
the
spent
first
time
game.
here. Wait, Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
Multiple
Quite the
killers.
party.
What a party.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
The victim came from...
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for... The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Because even the regular taken bodies,
waiting for
they
him.
do
When you're ready,
go
I'd
away
love to hear
eventually,
what you put
but
together so far.
Sure.
it's not like it was
It's
in the
not that
first game right
complicated.
away or anything.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart tracks. Barefoot. There's a piece of paper on the...
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Look how pretty.
No trees.
It's a pretty game.
That big.
It's so pretty.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Yes, we should.
We found a page in the woods. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Found all I can here. Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back to the parking lot, just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car.
Where are
Drive
you
for our
going,
wall.
Casey? You don't have the
These
key. Get out of the
witnesses,
way.
The Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's
Since
try that
when do you
shortcut
get
the
my
deputy
way?
mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a
A
camera?
camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh dear. Cute.
To the diner.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have
What's up,
you.
Tim?
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Hello.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out.
What makes you say it was a cult?
the masks and
The cult of the tree. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow.
Ow.
Thanks.
Yellow.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna try something else here this time.
Hey, Agent Anderson.
What's up?
We're just waiting for Sheriff
I'm gonna
Braker.
go around the corner and do this here. I don't think that really helped. I really wish we could figure out how to make them be faster. This might be a little faster than normal. Not sure. Won't know unless I don't fuck up anything for the rest of the split,
Hey, boss.
and
Corpse is
we see
downstairs,
what the
ready to
time is
go.
at the end of the split.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as
I
soon
really
as
should learn
possible.
what time they open the door
Lead the way,
at,
Sheriff.
so I could have a better
I'll be right
gauge
with you.
as
This
to.
is the Bright Falls Sheriff
Yep.
Station.
Just here
Anything
to
you
pay
need,
my ticket.
just let us
Whenever
know.
you're
We
ready to
appreciate the
take my
support, Sheriff.
2 things of painkillers already. Interesting.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner...
You have a
rotates
budget
between
for
the good and
shoestrings?
the this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm
Whoa.
qualified to perform examinations.
Most
Yes.
people call them laces. A big health kit. I don't want that.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell. What was the cause of death? There's writing on here. The body shows signs of being submerged. Aha. They did leave some. This looks like text.
Defensive.
I'm actually amazed that took. I wasn't quite on the card.
Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is... There's definitely something in his chest.
Uh-oh. He's awake!
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Get out of my house.
And he doesn't even have a heart in him.
He didn't have a heart.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass...
A dead man turned into a monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Oh my goodness. I don't know why sometimes these are in opposite order. Like, what causes
the page
that?
places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Nope.
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Yep.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared.
Just get spooked
Nightingale
by the
turned into
bodies?
some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
They're a fine pair.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
I'm not matching the gold, but I am saving some time here.
Find Nightingale to
Maybe that did help them be faster, or it was just a coincidence. Who knows?
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale...
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
Hi, Elmo. Bye, Elmo.
I need to understand this strange logic.
Hello there.
To see the clues. To solve the case. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
More of those pages.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale?
Spontaneous
I
combustion?
don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow it? I can feel something. A presence.
A presence?
Nightingale isn't far. What is that? My flashlight burned
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
the witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Do you, Saga? Do you?
I need to figure out where Nightingale went. This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following this one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Actually got the animation canceled. Woo! It's rare that I actually get the first one of the game.
Another page. Making
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch.
Now show me the terror.
Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Christ!
Watch in the night!
Fuck!
Tree!
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale. The page from the witch's hut seems to be described. To get into the overlap, I need to find... Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Nightingale's heart. Where? The text don't... I feel like I recognize this. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Makes total sense, yep. Nope, don't want to quick slot that.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the... Oh, shit. Can't talk now. Casey, you look for any further clues here, and I'll check the rest of the area. Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey!
All right, Nightingale, we're gonna behave
Casey,
today,
do you
right?
read me?
We're gonna have a good fight.
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
Because we didn't kill him in the morgue, by the way.
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in
He
Victoria.
disappeared after we shot him.
You're imagining things.
Would you please help me?
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right.
Oh, fuck off. I
This
did
place
the
is
dodge a
moving.
little early.
Like a nightmare.
Boop, 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 boop. I did that one early too.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. To escape. Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
Oh, almost forgot to do the battery. That would have been bad. So I would have been stuck in a freaking battery animation when I wanted to shoot. That second shot missed. That sucked. Yeah, not a bad Nightingale fight. I'll take that. Even if I missed one of the initial leg shots.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
On a casual playthrough, that fight's a lot more complicated than that.
I think it is.
Casey, say hello to
He
Alan
actually
Wade. Mr. Wade,
after
this
a
is
certain
Special
amount of
Agent
damage, he'll
Alex
like
Casey.
teleport, and
He'll escort you to
there'll
our
be a
car.
dark presence
Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I
vortex
take a look
sort of
around.
thing that will
If the
chase you
flooding's
around,
receded, there might be
kind of like a
evidence we
death
missed
wall.
earlier.
Okay.
And you have to run
See
around
you there.
weird paths through the forest,
Should look around.
Alex Casey.
With
find
the
him
flooding gone,
again,
could be
fight him
further clues out
again.
there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection
For
to the
speedruns, we have a
overlap.
strat that
to
kind of
Nightingale.
blocks him from being able to do the teleport away and shit. So we can just continuously do damage on him until he's dead.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Hey, recognize this path? It's a path we took at the beginning of the game as Nightingale. And we will take it once more later in the game as Alan. Although that's blocked now. Okay, this way. Bad doggy. It's second and a half late on the split, but whatever.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
And now we get to play as Alan. Trapped in the dark place.
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Oh! And as usual, our house band, the old gods of Asgard, is here. Take it away, you crazy Vikings!
Oops. That was a little slow.
Hello?
It was a little slow on skipping that.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Welcome back! Thank you! Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat to all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here.
What?
That's
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Sam
Alex
Knight,
Casey himself.
The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film.
Guys, can you believe it?
And of course, we have Alan Wake here, the best-selling writer of the books the films are based on. Let's do this!
Welcome back to...
This nightmare again? I'm caught in a loop. I needed to get the
It's
hell out
not
of
a
this building.
loop, Alan.
Alive this time.
It's Mayan. Wait,
I had to find my way home to Alice.
did you play Control at all, Angels?
Hello?
Sapati.
Ah, Lorraine. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta, helvetis.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Joo, mutta katoppa kun... Here's the key.
Thanks, Hati.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
open the fucking door, Alan. What the hell?
The dark place wants to drown me. The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
Multipass.
I'm lost in the dark. Casey! Damn it.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
It's good. Shoulders are feeling today's workout a little.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I could use it to make my way deeper. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Fuck!
I could use the light to banish the shadows.
Could you now, Alan? Could you?
Fuck me. The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear.
How, Alan?
Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. Should probably try that, eh?
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket. Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more.
Big health
Something
kit.
lingered
I
here.
don't want that.
A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Oh, fuck. I'm at the wrong one. Whoops.
FBI
Oh, there goes a couple
agent
seconds.
come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving
I
me
have two
clues
big
to
health
follow,
kits? Where did I get the
connecting
other
the
one?
dots from
Were there
one
two in the
murder to
locker?
next, inviting me
Must have
to
been.
draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a look. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward. The blood trail continued deeper into darkness. Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
But why, Alan? It sounds
The
so
tunnels were a
welcoming and
maze.
inviting.
The blood trail led me on. I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed. Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Can help me. Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname.
A nickname? For what? What is it a nickname for?
The water was gone. The way forward was open. Someone was humming. Was it worth the risk to go see who?
Alan Wake.
It's worth the risk, not worth the time lost, though.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play. I had a new idea, a new story.
Sloppy.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
I had a new beat for the story. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now. None of this was real.
It was all real.
It was all real. Fuck me.
Oh. No. You're a married man. And not my type.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Night Springs Avenue.
Alan Wake. My ex-brother.
The echoing hall had a story to tell. The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things
no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
She will to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
The scene had changed. The dark presence. Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
So you're
The tunnel was open now.
again going into spoilers, but you're led to believe that she's dead for the majority of the game, but it turns out that in the first game, she obviously, like, there's a whole bit of her falling in the lake and that right at the beginning of the game. So she, from that, gets an understanding and knows of the dark place.
I'd seen it before.
And she knows that that ends up being what happened to Alan.
Out there, hunting me.
And over time of Alan trying to, like, make contact and that, she's kind of putting together the pieces of him being in the dark place. So she ends up deciding to throw herself into Cauldron Lake, to go into the dark place herself, to try and help him get out. So she's trapped in the dark place, but she's not dead per se.
She found the murder site. Somehow the victim...
Right now is one of those times where we're gonna make contact. Yeah, you're led throughout the game, like, to believe that Alan, going to the apartment and stuff in the dark place and that, manifests a scratch and that, and terrorizes Alice and drives her to suicide.
The station had changed. I was close.
But what it was actually her just, like, figuring things out and deciding to jump into the lake to go and help Alan.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. Alice's memory card. Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
I split late there. Over. As long as I don't get a false gold on this one, we're fine. He's in the darkness. And he's also not. They definitely make it as
Insane.
time isn't exactly
And there's so much of it.
linear.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. Have you ever heard of the cult?
Because right now,
tree?
Alan's out, and here we are, like, interviewing him
If
that,
the cult has
yet
the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain?
we go
they
through
even have it?
overlaps and that where we're having contact and talking to him while he's in the dark place, while he's out already. And they're happening over the 13 years that he was stuck in the dark place and missing.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have
So
more
time
pages
isn't
than
exactly
manuscript
like
on you.
linear when it comes to the dark
How
place.
vital these pages are. Okay. Here. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside
Oh,
the
fuck
trailer,
off. I
at the
hate when it
outskirts of-
frickin' defaults onto that.
It's all on the page.
'Cause I don't pay attention and I just spam through.
Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
And welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park.
That was a little slow start to the split. But oh well.
Meanwhile, I think me and Wake are...
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Sorry, I don't think we've met.
Then you're in luck.
I need to find a specific trailer in town. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I'm...
Ilmo made it sound like I live. All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand.
Yep.
Yep.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river. What was that?
Coffee-themed fun.
Fuck! FBI, show yourself!
Now you get to see a lot more normal taken. Hey, Miss Floyd. How's it going?
Parasites.
Otti's got nothing but. Spent 70% of the day sleeping away a
turning into Taken.
headache. Damn.
Is this
That
the
sucks.
cult? Or the story? Or both?
I'm good. Dude.
Hello?
Hello?
Anyone here? Nope. Did they get out? Did the Taken get them? Or were they turned into Taken? I'll need to get the key to the trailer park myself. Ilmo said the key is kept in the gift shop safe. Jesus!
I didn't get the fucking
Saga.
animation
It's
cancel.
just a pot of coffee. Thank God. Okay, then. Always good to have a
I didn't get that one either. Fuck. Sloppy. Ah. Alright, angels. Have a good night.
Now where is that safe? I guess a toy knife will do. Locked. Okay. What would Ilmo use for a code? The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the cult.
A little bit of a sloppy split. Not surprised I lost a few seconds there. Not surprised at all.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your toes, Saga. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer. Reeks of booze. Everything here reminds me of Logan. My new
That was a little odd.
Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
I dodged early. Okay, I didn't get a jump scare
Thornton too?
stinger at all there.
Damn it.
Weird.
And now they're all taken. The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Crummy sandwich. Really? I didn't get a dodge into that one?
Photo with the cultists.
That one felt like I timed right.
If it's still here, I need to find it. Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open. This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even? A fuse. Could come in handy. Hey! Freeze! No! They took it! They're playing with me. I was so close. A taken is upstairs.
Damn, I don't have a lot of ammo for this.
This
Hope
was
I get
a
a
trap.
drop soon.
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's a parade float. But it's incomplete. So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed. I can't make out what it says. A fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it. Yup. Already got the answers to these.
Yeah. Sure did. But we still gotta watch them get placed very slowly on the board.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Yeah, we are.
That's not right.
Why did it go to that one? Oh my god. Game, please.
The materials listed for the parade float meant... The mask is missing. Where is the mask? I saw something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake.
Saga, please.
The well, here in Culture
So much habit of yelling at Lara.
Will be there.
Almost called her Lara there. And I didn't get this animation cancel. I fucking missed most of them today.
Shit! Good thing no one was writing that. It's here. I knew it would be. I made them show me.
Oh, I got too close. No, that wasn't too bad, though. He didn't zip around too much on me.
Now I need to bring the mask to the float. Is this the parade float? The moose skull goes here, obviously. There's your knife. Some creepy laughing for atmosphere. A little something to get those arms moving. What the hell? Where am I?
Loaded.
I'm inside them.
It's cold. I'm tired. Logan? Logan! I'm here! Logan! The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker.
Anderson, the trick. He has it now.
Wake? I saw him this way in the other overlap. It's a loop. Just like before.
It's not a loop, it's Mayan. Yes, we already made that joke this run.
This is a nightmare. I can't get through that. I need to look for another way through.
Lead the way, Ahti. Lead the way with your beautiful music. Yeah. Looked away for a second. Started going the wrong direction. Shotty ammo. Nice. I needed some of that. That was rude. That body. Yeah.
Okay. Going down.
Jobs in other towns. It's been a while since we've had coffee-themed fun in a run. Whoop. And it was on the right side that time.
Still trapped. The heel.
Trapped how? What does that mean?
You don't know what trapped means, Saga? It's not that uncommon of a word, lady. Thought you worked for the FBI. Whoop, the shoebox. Alright, no! Fuck me! I did not want to mind place! No! Out of there! Oh my god, and I did it again. Why? Why, brain? Jesus. Oh, that was really dumb, all of that. So we're definitely losing some time on this split because I'm just dumb. I have no idea why I decided to hit the wrong button twice in a row, but I did. And who knows how this fight's gonna go, so we could potentially lose even more.
There. Next time they won't be coming back.
Show me the bitch who's boss!
At least I got a decent fight. Make up for my flubs there slightly.
Wake said he could use the clicker to undo the horror story. I need to get back to Bright Falls, to Casey and Wake. I should check in with Casey. Come on. Ilmo made it sound like I lived. This bridge got fixed quick.
It's never really broken. So pretty.
I had escaped the dark place. So had the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls. I could feel him as a growing pressure in my head. Stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want? I needed to find Casey. We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers. That's Casey. He was still alive.
Rustic charm indeed.
The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer. Stronger than ever.
Casey! Look out! It's...
Oh, I forgot to fucking review the video for the phone skip here. Shit.
The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey.
Casey, I'm coming!
Fuck.
I mean, it's only 9 seconds, so.
Tor and Odin were in the photo with the clicker.
I think
they might know how it
that
works.
tree might be where I'm supposed to
I'm
stand
off the case,
and wait.
but I can still visit family. Hello?
Saga, It's Tor, your grandfather. About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, you fucking hag. Fuck.
Shit. Something is off at that nursing home.
Saga? Thank you. Lily, you still hit me. That's rude. Bad doggy. We don't like that. Not that my health's really a concern, but still.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here.
Probably. I got a lot of
Don't know enough about my
painkillers, don't
family
I?
history to
I'll
say
probably
they're
drop
not my
painkillers
relatives.
before
Mom
Cynthia.
only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
It's a little late for visitors, you know. I was just getting the... Oh, Saga? What's up?
Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no.
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had... Sure. They always...
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of...
Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them...
Nice flare right away.
Look who swung by, everyone.
Beautiful.
Norman, close.
Don't even have to worry about it.
Norman,
This is Tor's room.
Fucking another one down.
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious? Can you hear me, Odin? Tor and Odin are here somewhere. Need to find them. Odin Anderson? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin?
No. Let me go.
He's in no shape to talk.
Jesus, all the runs that I've like been concerned about getting a flood of the games are like spitting them at me right now.
Odin's in rough shape. I've never connected to someone like that. You said Tor is in danger. Tor and Odin might know something about the... Tor is not okay. Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No.
Thank you, Rose.
Watch out. The puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is dark. Empty.
That lady is dark. Empty.
Hello? Tor? It's Saga Anderson. Tor, wait! Oh, come on.
I probably should just start skipping these. I'm pretty decent on everything right now. Really need any pickups right now.
A security computer needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times, and the doors are open.
Since I have so many here, I may as well.
Shit! Need to catch up with Tor.
more?
There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in?
What was that? Where did Tor go? What on earth do you mean,
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god.
Here's the page Wake told me to give you.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help.
Okay,
A
so
light bloomed
we're
in through the
not
garden window.
gonna
The
go
horror
to the
story beat me to
museum
Tor.
on first
I
pass.
have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more. Ten lights. Key fob's no good without power.
Crying in the dark place.
What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this.
You can go.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
That's why we're down here, Saga. Shit. This one 273? Yes, okay. I hate that they used two codes that are like almost the
Could come
same.
in handy. There. Power's back on. Shit. Careful, Saga.
Rose did it, mine. In which tree the devil sits?
Thanks. Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it. Where is Anger's remorse now? Anger's remorse. Cynthia took the record, and I brought it back.
I open that. We're good on ammo and everything.
The overlap is at the pond.
That's bold. Nice. Ah! Fucking hell. Moving blind.
Mommy, what are you doing?
Sometimes it doesn't go the best.
This isn't real.
Fuck this place. The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Closer now. Destroy it. The only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center. Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
Get to grab the key this time, like I did last week.
Writing a story.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Enough. Can we stop now?
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Dark water.
You took Tor.
Oh my god, Jay. I
I'm
don't
here
know
to
why
take
I
him
did
back.
that.
I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Stardust. So damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped to the ocean.
Shit. Where'd she go? I can't stay in the water. Shit! I'm not leaving you here, Tor.
Nice eyeballs, Saga.
Hold on!
Looking good there.
I gotta get out of the water.
Alright, Cynthia. Let's behave. Good fight, please.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Cynthia, please. Why are we taking so long to spawn? I dodged early. Reload, please. Oh my god, Cynthia. Fuck. Oh, that was a sloppy ass fight. Jesus. Fuck, man. She took forever to fucking spawn in. I gotta figure out. That's 2 runs in a row that's happened to me. I gotta figure out what.
To talk.
It's gotta be something I'm doing wrong. That she's taking longer.
You know about my mine place? I have the clicker. Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard. Don't worry about me, kiddo.
It's almost 30 seconds lost to that fight because of the long spawn in, and then just the fight itself was a mess.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake, and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
No, Saga, why'd you go ramp up the rock? Rude. Take the line I want you to take. Man, please. I miss the mountains. Mountains are so pretty.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
Wow, what kind of sounds are coming from the station? I'm sure everything in here's fine.
Power's out. Oh. Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you? That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me.
We should talk.
We should talk.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a parachute.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Here.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to
Stay the fuck down!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Use a bit more light.
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a...
Oh, what am I doing? Jesus.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the
I wasn't
clicker
paying
and the
attention.
cult.
So I was just spamming the button for the
Horror story
dialogue.
is changing reality.
And I wasn't paying attention when the dialogue
Like Wake said it
switched.
Logan, she's
Just spaced right out there.
the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you...
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. It's there.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going...
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostels that were in there are all...
Thanks for the heads up.
We're coming down!
Oh my god, quit blocking the stairs. That still fucking hit me. God damn it.
Anderson,
Maybe I should
over here.
heal. Fuck.
Got a little cramped in that
Fuck
closet.
it. Heal with this. This one's 7 to 30.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything.
Saga.
Get rid of him, Saga! You
have
fucking shut me!
I have the
Typical
clicker.
government dude.
You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
I'm losing time on this split.
I promise.
Even with a fucking perfect fight here.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Fuck. These must power the light array. Need to find more. Got one.
2 more to go.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
Lost time against gold. I didn't lose time against
Scratch is
PB. That
Wake's
was a
double.
bad fight in PB, if I recall, actually.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark. Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a...
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news. We have Bureau Intel on all. Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key.
Yeah. Saga, please.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian? Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as. Wake is trapped in the dark place. I need to know what information I can still trust. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item.
Yeah. Whoops.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Wake is still in the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paper.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go.
Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we've said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course.
Time save, because we actually got the phone call skip. I don't know how I missed that in PB.
Pick up.
That one's like the easiest of them all, really.
Please pick up.
I mean, the watery one's pretty easy, but it's just annoying that that one requires, Ooh, I'm low on shoddy ammo. Better get some drops during the,
We're incoming with the lights. Anderson,
fight coming
where
up
you
here.
want 'em?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
I'm sure I
We'll be
will.
ready. That's out.
That must be Tor and Odin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo, we're almost at the gig, and Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness. The bus is our hammer.
I'm driving with one hand.
I need you to meet me at the shore.
Bro, tree! What tree? There's no tree in the sun. Who the fuck put the tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a road.
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
Pedal to the metal, bro.
Metal to the pedal.
Very rock and roll way to drive.
Rude.
The lights in the containment cellar need to go, Anderson.
Great. Are Tor and Odin there yet?
The 2 golden oldies, well, they're here. And they both shine. Already.
Coffee World is all smiles.
You wanted to know what art we would use?
1, 2.
Well, that's them.
1, 2.
I'll be there soon.
How you feeling tonight, Cauldron Lake? Been a while since we played on this shore.
I almost threw that a little short. It still would have got the... If I threw it short, it still would have got the things, but it just would have been slow.
Getting no bounce out here. Hey,
Where are my chimes?
I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll.
Hey!
Yeah,
I'm
they
here.
are.
I'm here. Let's get ready. Grandpa,
Anderson, we've set up.
you signal me when the song is done.
and I'll use the clicker to bring weight back. Hit it!
Hello, Colgren Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight. Prepare to experience a soul-searing, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery. This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the dark.
Time for a Dark Ocean summoning.
It's called Dark Ocean Summoning. Hey, you're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro. Let's try that again.
Just in time for all the music.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now.
And sorry if that was loud. My coaster stuck to my bottom of my glass a little bit. And then fell off onto the table.
More taken on the way.
That wasn't your head? Sure. Nope.
I'll get him into the light. Look out on the right. I'll blast him with the light. They're coming.
Anderson, more here waiting.
Okay, I did get... It almost looked like that second headshot didn't hit. Because it's weak spot in the chest and 2 headshots.
I have him in the light.
Yes.
Big guy. Big guy. Big guy.
Anderson, I dropped
Light. You guys are a little slow with that one.
Anderson, heads up. Anderson, trouble on the way.
Your trouble on the way. Oh, you didn't even look like you had a darkness shield still. I thought they got yours.
For you, Anderson.
I got him for you, Anderson. Try to stop the song.
Taking her going for the old guy.
Yes! The power of rock and roll.
Power of rock and roll. Oh my god, I lost 3 seconds to bad movement getting to the beach. How could I?
I would write it. I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
No more surprises.
This time he wanted to do something a little different. A deep dive into who he is as an artist and as a man. Where he comes from, where he draws his inspiration, what demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the Divine Old Gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake,
the musical. Love Sam Lake's dance there.
We'll chat, but instead of talking,
we'll sing it.
Sing it.
Time for some more music.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light. So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination, and you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Ooh, you
So true.
So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true. Bend the lights with steel.
Yeah, at the very least you need to do it on YouTube with the visuals that they synced up for it. And the guy that did the direction for this part of the game, I believe, did the edits for the YouTube video as well. So it all pieces together really nice. Yeah, it's not a song you can just listen to like for the music itself. You need to have all the visuals.
It was all too much, I had to get away.
but true. Yeah. Hit the button a little early. I did the entire shift there a little early. That's part of it. Threw me out of rhythm a little. Oh no, there's Taken! Ah!
Maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from
6'9".
a romantic
The ammo for this section doesn't matter. We don't actually do any combat here, and this is different than his regular ammo. I mean, ammo as Alan doesn't really matter. We fire so few shots. Hey, Dorian. Mid destroyed. Beautiful.
I didn't see that coming. A vision.
Oh, people have. Camu did on his hotfix. I didn't because one, didn't learn it, and two, was doing it late at night, and I didn't want to like stomp around. Plus, my bed's in the way, etc. Like it wouldn't have been a pain in the ass for me. Tally did it on the ESA stage, and it's getting tons of like gaming press attention right now. Actually, like PC Gamer's done an article on it and shit. Yeah, Tally did it with several people with confetti and everything on the ESA stage. It was fucking awesome. So rightfully so, like it's gotten a lot of attention, like from Remedy themselves, even.
And I thought this place couldn't
From Remedy themselves, PC Gamer has done an article on it. There's been a few gaming press that have done articles on her run. Nice, thanks, Ryan.
It was all about me. This performance the Dark Place was putting on. But I had no control over it.
You want to dress like the Taken in the background?
Lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery call.
Do it.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon. The ocean
Playing
view
in
hotel.
quotation marks.
My destination.
Care to elaborate on that one? Something tells me you weren't exactly playing.
A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
Flappy Bird. Ugh. Don't remind me of my Goat Simulator Platinum that I'll never have because of Flappy Goat. Literally the only trophy I'm missing for Goat Simulator. If all writers narrate to themselves. I haven't known too many. I've known a lot of artistic people and come from a fairly artistic family, but I haven't really known writers. It's always been other mediums. Where the fuck? Oh my god. Well, this is slow. Also, I was holding the trigger for some reason. Well, this is really bad. That was really, really bad. For some reason, I thought the far point was high, and I just, like, could not fucking see it. And then I slipped off points, and yeah, that was really, really bad. Gotcha. Gotta remember that the door breaks that light.
The lights affected where the door led to.
Yeah, the closest I know is one of my old staff was an English major, and I would destroy her in Words with Friends all the time. That's the closest to a writer I've really known. Can I stop bleeding time?
The room was empty except for the projector.
Like
More
an
games.
idiot.
Was the film a message waiting to be played? Thomas Zane had ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it. An idea nagged at me. I could almost reach it.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. Huh. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr.
How much time did I lose for my stupidity on this?
The writer who'd gone
Ugh,
missing
this is
years
bad.
before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path.
9 seconds.
I would start at the entrance lobby.
Yeah, this run should have been so much better than it was. Made a few
The entrance hall
stupid
set the
errors
mood,
at times,
where
and also I
everyone
need to
would
figure
come
out the whole
in. The
Cynthia
victim,
thing.
The murderer, the detective.
Yeah, this
An
is
idea,
probably like the
clear as a
dullest
waited for me
chapter
here.
of the run, honestly. Like, beginning of the run, you kind of expect that. Like, you expect that from the beginning of most games. If you're not playing it for the first time, are a little, you know.
The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
If only we could skip echo dialogue. Like pretty much every other piece of dialogue in the game.
The troop were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed.
Yeah, it's what I believed it was supposed to be. It's just the one day. I don't think I've ever heard that dialogue from Taken before. Well, Shadow. Oh my god, open the fucking door, Colin. You like vintage hotel settings? Sadly, most vintage hotels I know of
Why set up a
here are all like,
Why this hotel?
Because of the rent is
they tend to be like, you know, crack house, crime infested, run down.
It's said to be haunted.
Well, this type of
stories about
older hotel, at
murder,
least,
death,
in a lot of cities in Canada.
suicide. Supposedly,
Then there's things like
once performed an unspeakable
Lower
ritual to
Fort,
summon
I mean Upper Fort Garry and
something in the ballroom.
shit like that. That are more like fucking castle type.
Horrifying,
But
it seemed like it was part of the play. But
sadly, most old hotels like this tend to not have
Ask
like
me about crazy kid.
any like proper heritage maintenance or anything to them around these pots. And a lot of them tend to be named the Cecil. Reason.
The ballroom would
Don't
be
know
the
what it
stage of a
is.
key scene in the play. It's getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess.
Alan Wake. I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got
I feel like
weird when
I'm
he was
already
gone.
bleeding a little bit of time
Some
on
of the
this
crew
split
joked that we'd actually hired
as
the
well.
devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
I honestly could probably get away with starting to move as Casey's finishing that line.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new...
fuck off with the clothesline animation. You can smack me and do damage, I don't give a shit. Don't fucking clothesline me and don't QTE pounce me. Rude.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
That one's 5 seconds, and the QTE pounce is 10 seconds. Probably not in the sense that you're saying, at least that I'm aware of. Like, we have things that are called inns, but they're more just basic hotels. There's really nothing different about them.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Alright, no frickin' Dark Presence memes, please.
In the climax of the play.
The leading lady.
Cabins? Yeah.
Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her.
I mean, we have a lot of parts and shit.
She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
Particularly out in the mountains and national parks and like the Canadian Shield area of Ontario and shit. All the forested, big forests and shit.
It turns out he knew her. He'd only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Alright, no memes.
Shit. Get away! Get away! Get the fuck away from me!
I had to reach the
Thank you.
Made it. I made it.
You can die randomly there as well, June. That section actually does stress me out during speedruns because despite doing everything right, you can randomly just die to the Dark Presence. It's a little broken.
The plot board was empty again.
And a death there is like at minimum 30 seconds of time loss, up to like a full minute of time loss.
This was the murder.
Yeah. That's rough. It's a little annoying. God damn it, I'm not even gonna get to a new minute barrier at this rate. Because I don't think I have a lot of time save left. I think the back half, like the last several splits here from my PB were pretty solid, if I recall correctly.
Parliament Tower was
so I don't really think I have a lot of available time save now.
The manuscript have returned was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Let's take a look. Wait, what? Oh, that's against average. Wait, what? That's what I want. So, 50 foot. No, I still technically could.
Go to hell!
Still technically good.
For months.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
I do have some time save available still for the run. Actually, I think this is a split I have. As dumb as it is, I think this split has some available time save. I think the prompts acted weird on some of these skips here. If I'm thinking of the correct run. Yeah. 3 seconds of time save. Just skipping videos.
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on... Door, Zane... The masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely are completely valid and should be a thing. I just would love to see, you can hold me close, Ati. I would just love to see more devs go the route of, like, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, where you can change that in menu, how much assistance the game gives you in that regard. But in terms of, 1, accessibility, 2, respecting your time. Because let's face it, the average gamer is a full-grown ass fucking adult working a full-time
I
job.
recognize the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness.
Like not. Oh my god! Are you
Right in the
fucking
shape of
kidding
a
me? You
bullet. They were important. even
right
if I
on the
didn't know
last
what to do with them
pixel.
yet.
Right on the last pixel. It fucking cut out. This run's kind of cursed, honestly. Also, this is not where I split.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Use enemies to show you the way. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that have an issue with ledge paint. It's totally needed. For a lot of people. Like, the thing is, like, a lot of the people that complain about it, I don't think really gamed all that much in the 90s, and it's like, do you know how few people actually finished fucking games back then? Like, a lot of people don't now just because there's so much on the market to get your attention, and plus, you know, busy lives and that, since, again, the average gamer is a fucking adult. But it's like, back in the day, as kids and stuff like that, playing those games, like, so few people actually finished fucking games, because it's like, you get to a certain point where, like, you get stuck and confused, and with very little resources back in the day to assist you, it's just like, well, I don't know what to do. I give up. We gotta return the rental now. We've had it for a week. Or even worse, like 3 days. The 3 days are up.
The searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
You can act like you're such a fucking purist all you want. Very few people finished shit back then. It was not a better system at all.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its
Jaws and swallow my whole... Wait, what?
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. I needed a new draft of the story.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. 2 of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Alan, why'd you stop running?
I needed a new draft of the story.
Nope.
One that would get me ahead of school.
Really? Too far back?
Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey.
In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Why are you way down there?
Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. The light of the lamp shone out of the screen, and I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Oh yeah, I think I have time save on... the scratch fight. Unless I'm thinking of a different run, I think it was my PB. That fight was absolute trash. Did I get stuck? I think a little, but like nothing bad.
Someone had fallen to their death on the rooftop.
I don't think there was any point where like I was like really stuck. Just a few times where I ran around for a bit before I figured out what the fuck I was supposed to do.
Go ahead. Ask that bird a question.
I don't recall any parts where like I actually like felt stuck.
Get me into that film clip without my remembering it. Talk to me, damn it!
Just very basic first playthrough. Like, what do I do?
He's waiting for you in the projection booth.
What does the game want from me right now?
Where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part.
Unless you count trying to find lunch boxes.
No!
Crazy bastard! Why did he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I'd find the murder site?
Inside of your face is looking good there, Alan. Looking good. Do not grab me. Smack me in the back, just do not fucking grab me.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would...
You got stuck here. Yeah, I think this is one of the spots where it took me a little while to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. If I recall correctly. Can I outrun it? Nope.
I needed a new draft of the story. One... I wasn't alone.
Slowly bleeding time. Am I even gonna fucking PB this run? If I don't PB this run, it's a fucking... like, it's embarrassing.
I was back where I started.
I was almost a full minute ahead at one point, which should have been over a minute ahead.
Who said that? The Grand Master, my ass.
The Casey in the
The amount of time I've lost in this run.
I wasn't far behind.
It's pretty pathetic.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? That's a real clever trick, asshole.
Oops.
You can run, but you can't hide. Grand Master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
Yeah, that I managed
I was
fine.
back at the beginning again. I
Overall.
had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Show yourself.
Casey?
Who's there? Look, oh no.
Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
What the fuck? I was getting close.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
Still technically could get a 55.
Fulfilled your purpose. You've
brought the writer.
Still have enough time save.
You can go now, Casey. No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers.
Because I'd rather get a 55 than just a PB that's good enough for
Who the fuck are you?
getting
Who the fuck am I? No!
second back.
To you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
I would actually like it to be a 55.
To lead you on. We're just
And by all intents and purposes, it fucking should be.
Destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you.
If Casey was fictional and you assumed his role as the detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
Mr. Wake.
The visions are getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not
Alan,
a separate
open the
layer,
fucking
but
door.
mingling with my own reality in the dark place. Wait. Dead end.
Alright, Dorian. Have a good night.
The mask was the key.
That was an interesting way to pull out the flashlight there, Alan. Had some flair there. Fancy pants. Fancy, huh?
I needed an undrafted story.
Darkness as a weapon? Oh my goodness. Alright.
The phone was ringing.
Let's get a
again.
fucking
Somehow I sensed
decent
it wasn't
looking
Zane
PB
this
out of
time.
this. Come on. Let's get some. Let's
How
get
many riders does it take to
at
finish
least
a
30
story?
seconds.
One for each draft. It's the same rider, but in a
We can
different
cut
point in
another
time.
10. Come on.
I follow the step.
We can cut another fucking 10. Make up slightly for all the embarrassing fucking bullshit that I pulled off in this run. God damn it. I can't believe the amount of time I've bled in this
I've been
run.
here many times before. I
Pretty
don't
much a
know
full
how
minute. Yeah, it's I've pretty much bled a full
last
fucking
chance.
minute in this
It
run.
wasn't already too late.
Like, we should be like minus 120 right now. That's pretty sad.
Nobody lived here anymore. Was I too late?
There's a couple seconds. I do think that my PB is the run where I had this as a really bad fight, so... I think I have some decent time save available here.
That night I found Wake here.
He's too fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it!
Damn it. Anderson, we lost power.
No, what? Oh, okay, there we go. Doggett, if you don't interact with that, I swear to fucking God. Oh, fuck off. I'm not gonna get it, am I? Oh, thank God. Whatever. I'll take the throw. Still sucks. Still not as clean as that should have been, but...
Stock up on ammo.
He's too fast. Shoot him back and down.
Oh, you guys got that up fast.
Drop him now.
Okay, still not a good fight. But if I'm comparing against the run I think I am, then it's time save still.
We can hit him again.
If we're comparing against the run I think we are, then that's still gonna save time. Even though that was not good.
Tom, we need to get to our next game. We're doing this for you and our lovely saga.
Alright, guys. See you next we sing. Been good hanging out again. Miss your farm.
Welcome back, Wake. You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple.
Scratch. The dark presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever.
I love that point she does while he's talking.
To get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break.
Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have them. I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot. I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch. The dark presence held all the cards now.
She's over it.
I was awake again. Clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside
Eagle River.
Bright Falls.
Yeah, is that one of the ones that's mentioned in one of the documents in Control? I can't remember, like, all the lore in Control. There's so much of it.
Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
Faces hid behind the masks.
Faces do hide behind masks. That's kind of one of 2 points behind masks. It's either to hide a face. Actually, I mean, there's 3 points. Hide a face, protect a face, or, you know, present a certain persona or character forward. That's just kind of 3 reasons for masks. That face is hiding behind them is one of those 3. Good job, Taken. So smart. Such a smart Taken.
This was the moment to destroy it. In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch.
Yeah, my PB was the run I was thinking of.
I had to get to Bright Falls.
So I could have cut more time here with a better fight, but we still cut time because of that.
brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape.
I just have to be on
She succeeded.
my game with all the mind play
everything.
stuff as Saga.
I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too.
This is
Saga, Casey,
not what I
Alice.
expected.
All this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever.
The old gods of Asgard are back.
Which we'll be wrapping up later tonight.
I had to get the last copy of the book. I needed to reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch... Alice? What was that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Alan.
Shit, Scratch!
Oh my god, it's so scary.
Fuck! Shut the fuck up!
You know, Face, this is a really bad time to be itchy.
Fuck off!
Can we wait until we were at Aughty?
Shut the fuck up!
Get your butt in here, Alan. It's safe here.
Hi, Rose. Bye, Rose.
We're safe.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
What's up, Ati?
I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and fill it up.
Water is the oldest bomb.
Water finds its way.
What water brings, it takes away.
Takes away.
It can be clean or dirty. It can give life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to
Now
see
there's
you here,
a
but it makes
devil
sense.
in the fish trap.
Can you help me find my way?
Don't be spooked by it so
last
that shit don't start beating your
There's
underpants.
a devil in the fish trap.
Best line
Don't
ever.
be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants.
Best fucking line ever.
Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right. Return's ending was an eternal deer fest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. I needed an ending that took everything already in Return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
Excuse me, skip the fucking scene. God damn it. Fucking input didn't take initially. Rude. Alright. Get in my place here.
I can't leave. Why can't I leave? My work... The dark presence took over Casey. What? Failed who? The board says I failed them. Casey. Logan. Something's very fucking wrong here. Calm down, Saga. Just think.
I'm a terrible mother. I let my daughter die.
Game. Don't pick fights with me.
Casey, and it's my fucking fault.
I'm a failure. I never should have trusted these. Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual. Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back. Casey was being corrupted, and I did nothing. Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that? Why is this happening? It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. I spent too much time away from Logan.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs!
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult. What the hell?
Super scary,
Logan. The horror story used her. I hate this, but it's all true. No.
Yeah, this is so well done.
I need a way out.
Twisting a mechanic you've been using the entire game to, like, very well represent,
No.
like,
No.
personal anguish and self-doubt and...
The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look.
This part was really well done.
I am honored by this award. Thank you.
Oh my god, look at that certificate! And of course, now that I'm a speedrunner, I've done it 50,000 times, I make fun of it, but I actually do very much appreciate it.
It's the most important work there
And it really stood out as a great section to me in my first playthrough.
Hey Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
Also, pumpkin! Look at that pumpkin!
Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really, meant a lot. Thank you.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal.
In the mind of a killer.
No hugs, no hugs.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just
Part of the job.
If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But
Leave the whiskey.
Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault.
Fault! It is! It is!
Oh my god.
It's not too late.
That was a little slow.
Shit!
No. This is all real. I know it is. The FBI will keep me. It's okay to be afraid.
Fuck, no!
I am leaving.
I can't do that.
The dark place tried to trap me here. The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew.
Na 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 na. What's up, Tim?
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find...
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's... I'm gonna keep looking for Door. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Warland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard. I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
You led me to hell! You pushed me!
Enough already.
Enough already.
There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington?
She asks that, but not how she got here from Washington.
The phone again. Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. Alan. So there's a problem with the end. So the ending well, if the ending has to fit the story. This isn't Scratch's ending. The ending will have to be dark. No.
Hey, and we got a gold on the last split. Managed to get the 55. This run should have been like almost a minute better though.
Alan?
At least like 40 seconds better. Like at minimum this run should have been like 40 seconds better.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this.
But new PB, second place back.
I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've
Submittable.
always been on this journey. Okay.
Etc., etc.
It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now
But
shifts.
yeah, fuck.
A play
I
of shadows
bled so
catching
much
my eye,
time
thrusting my face
stupidly
into the
throughout
water.
this run.
It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface.
Hey, Larry.
Casey?
Scratch! Now!
But yeah, I knew I had another PB like this sitting on the table, so I didn't want to submit that last run since it would have made zero difference on the boards.
Light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard.
And that message is... nothing. Thank you for the GG.